Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Jim Cole here from Superior Ice Arena in Superior, Wisconsin, getting ready to broadcast the game between the Rock County Fury and the Superior Spartans here on the western shores of Lake Superior, or Lake Gitchigumi, as Gordon Lightfoot would say. Spartans come in. I don't know their record off the top of my head, but they are one of the top two or three teams in the state this season. Always a very strong program. Fury coming off a win last night in double overtime in Medford. Maisie Fonseca tallying the winning goal in that second overtime. And this will be their third game in 3 days. This one on fairly short turnaround. That game last night finished at 9:30. Then they had about an hour's drive down to Chippewa Falls. Up early today to make the 2-hour drive to Superior. Play this game and then hit the bricks and try to get home. I think some of the girls tomorrow headed down to Beloit to the rink to help with a try hockey for free. So very busy schedule over the course of the last week for the Fury. We'll see when they hit the ice. I didn't see during warm-ups. I am assuming that Emma Peck's going to take her second start in net at goalie. She started last night. Kids did a really nice job of limiting shots on goal last night. I think they outshot Medford 46 to 20, something like that. See what they got in the tank today. Fury getting ready to take the ice. I looked at the banners on the way in. It looks like Superior has 9 seniors on this roster. Obviously, a big roster. They just finished a JV game prior to this one, so 2 crews of kids. Fury headed out on the ice here. All right, starting lineups for the Fury. Emma Peck's going to get her second starting goal. On defense, number 21, Malia Maurer. Her defensive partner today, number 63, Ella Swenson. At center, number 7, Macy Murphy. At forward, number 11, Allie Cole. And the other wing, number 24, Maisie Fonseca. Kaylee Nault in goal for Superior. Number 8, Michaela Geiser. Number 28, Maddie Bichond. Number 16, Aaliyah Haroldson. Number 11, Michaela Ranke. And number 22, Emma Ferg. Here we go. Peck ready in her crease. Nault ready in her crease. We are about to drop the puck here. Down, one forward by Superior into the offensive zone. Good stick there. Up ahead to Murphy. Into the offensive zone, everybody on sides. Fonseca meets that down behind the net. Quick shot there. Didn't go. Murphy couldn't get her stick on that one. Superior quickly out of the zone. Battle on the wall. Into the offensive zone. They're going to carry that one. Stick by Swenson to poke it over towards the wall. Centering pass. Doesn't go. Maurer tries to carry up the wall. Has that one taken off her stick. Rimmed around. Klegora's going to pick that one up. Superior with a quick shot left of the net. Not going to go out to the point. They play it back down into the corner. High in the slot. That dribbles out of the zone. A little bit of a miscommunication by Superior. They turn. And that actually goes for icing. So we'll bring it down into the Fury offensive zone. Superior out of the scrum with the puck on the attack. They hit the red line, kick it deep into the zone. Get down there, pick it off the wall. Down behind the Fury goal, out to the point. Back deep into the corner. Klegora now trying to get things going out of the zone. She's got room to skate. Plays it up ahead. And that should go for icing, so we'll bring it back. Over on the half wall. Bichon, quick shot left of the net. That puck loose in the crease. Allie Cole turns it around, plays it for Murphy. Out of the zone. She's going to throw one on net. It bounces. Superior coming out of the zone. Michaela Reinke into the offensive zone. Fonseca plays that over near wall. Fury going to try to change. They're going to get caught in a line change here. Good stick to disrupt that one. Up the wall. That's going to come out of the zone. Superior retreats through the neutral zone. They carry into the offensive zone. Can't pull the trigger on a shot. Once again, out of the zone, they're going to have to retreat. Actually, they held the zone. Now out at neutral ice. Superior on the attack again. Working up the wall. Swenson now retreats. Chips it up. Out at neutral ice. Bierman's got a look here. Can't quite get anything on it. Puck still loose. Still loose down behind the net. Young holds. Now Swenson along the wall. Puck down behind the net. Swenson into the corner. Klagora takes that one off the stick. Working through traffic. That goes through the legs. Utzig's going to get there. She backhands it out high in the slot. Coming back the other direction. Young with a good stick there. On the wall now, throwing cross ice. That dribbles off a stick. Murphy, quick shot. That one doesn't go. Murphy down behind the net. Through the crease. Utzig over to the wall. She drops to Young. Young plays it back down into the corner for Ferreira. Superior's going to control this one. They clear the zone. Murphy plays it back into the corner. She's going to chase that one. Now Superior out of the zone. Into the offensive zone. Taking off their stick. Cleared up the far side. Superior on the chase. Puck loose at the red line. Klagora picks it off the wall. Superior holds. That goes off a stick. It's going to clear the zone, so they're going to have to retreat, regroup. Into the offensive zone. Over on the wall. Battle for the puck on the near half wall. Klagora comes out of there with it. Makes a move just off of her stick into the offensive zone. That's going to allow the Fury to chase, go on the forecheck here. A little bit of pressure. Superior coming back the other direction quickly. High slot. Swenson battling down behind the net. Shot from outside. They're just going to fire and clear that one. Settle things down here, let everybody regroup. Puck working into the slot. Quick shot there off the pipe. D-to-D pass. Down to the corner. They fire through the crease. That puck is loose, and Peck's going to get a cover. .9:47 left in the first period. 0-0 here in Superior. That one drawn back by Superior. It escapes the zone. Bierman on the chase. Into the offensive zone for Superior. Roller plays it out of the zone at the red line. Superior walks in again. Centering pass, gets kicked back right to the blue line. They're going to fire from outside. Peck gets on that one. Rebound goes through the crease. Good deflection by Peck. That's off a skate. Cross ice to the point. They're going to walk in looking for a shot. Working on the half wall. Under his stick. Into the neutral zone. Played up ahead. Here comes Superior into the zone. Shot left of the net. Near corner now. Battle for the puck down behind the net. Near side, Ferreira's going to get to this one on the half wall. Pinch there by Maddie Bichon. Klagora comes out of there with the puck. She's got Utzig with her. Quickly taken off her stick. Now she's going to have a chance there. Over on the far wall. Battle on the near side. Swenson just throws it down to the other end. Icing waved off. Murphy down there on the chase. Held in the zone by Fonseca. She turns and fires. That one gets kicked up in the air over into the far corner. Murphy drops it down for Fonseca. Quick shot. Nolt's going to reach up and grab that one. Superior wins that faceoff back into the corner. They're going to rim it all the way around to the near side. Comes out of the zone. Swenson tries to fire. That goes off a skate. Shot there, deflected out front. Going to throw off the near side there. Fonseca throws it over, looking for Allie Cole. She puts some pressure on while the forwards change. That carries for icing. We're going to bring it back into the Fury offensive zone. 6.5 minutes left in the first period. Still 0-0 here in Superior. Puck backhanded into the slot. Superior out of there with the puck. Battle in the corner. Young backhands up the wall. That one fired towards the net, deflected to the left. Roller, near side now. Still working in the corner. Both teams trying to get it out of there. That's going to come high above the face-off circle. Roller down in the corner. Now Klagora. Stick there. She's going to carry behind the net. Stuff doesn't go. Fury get a clear. So we'll bring it back. Take an offensive zone face-off. High slot, out to the blue line, out top of the far face-off circle. Now down behind the net. Near face-off circle, taken off a stick there. Ferreira up ahead looking for Murphy. Superior going to come back into the zone with that puck, and they were offsides. Drawn back. Maurer throws it up the wall. That'll bring it into the defensive zone now on an icing. Quick shot. Gobbled up in front of the net by some bodies. Working down behind the net. Good stick there. Murphy plays it over, looking for Ferreira on the near wall. They get it out of the zone. Now Superior regroups. Try to play it up ahead. Battle down in the corner on the far half wall. Out to the point, shot from outside, goes left of the net. Near side point, back down the wall. Feed there. Good kick save by Peck, and they clean up the rebound. She made the initial stop, but Superior was able to drag through the crease and clean up the rebound. So 12:53 into the game, Superior goes up 1-0. Superior back the other way. Young gets there. She fires. Now it's going to be Michaela Renke on that goal for Superior. Klagora plays it down deep into the zone. Down on the wall, now rimmed near side. Superior takes it off the wall. Into their offensive zone. Young down there in the corner. Superior pulls it off the wall. Quick give and go. Peck with the stop. Brushes it aside. That one's touched. There's going to be no icing. Superior coming back the other way. Under the stick of Bierman. Into the offensive zone for Superior. They take it down behind the net. Leave it on the far wall. Young, escape move. Chips it up ahead. It is icing though. Shot there off of Murphy's skate. Right on the wall. Spartans working into the zone. Maurer now drops it for Bierman. Bierman looking for Murphy. Cross ice pass. Superior trying to enter the zone. Murphy's going to turn it around, play it off the wall. Ferreira chase into the corner. Up the side. Into the offensive zone. Battle on the half wall. Gonna go the other direction. Rim down behind the net. Quick feed there. Quick shot. And they're gonna score again. Minute 34 left in the first. Superior goes up 2-0. Ferreira trying to get into the zone with the puck. Superior back this side into the offensive zone, high slot. Out to the point, cross ice pass. They're gonna fire from out there. Peck sits. She's gonna get a cover. That one's going to trickle back into the offensive zone. Klagora on the chase. She holds the puck down in the corner. Turns it around, high slot, she fires. That one goes way up into the net. So we get a stoppage of play. Fonseca down behind the net, rimmed near side, out of the zone. Superior's gonna beat everybody down the ice, and they bury that one. That's gonna be Gabrielle Olsen. 35 seconds left in the first. Superior into the zone again. Here comes Swenson. She's got room to skate. Gets the red line, plays it in for Fonseca. That goes down behind the net. Murphy's going to meet it in the corner. She fires through the crease. Now Superior with the puck. And that's going to do it for the first period. Fury going to go to the locker room down by 3. We'll be back. All right, almost set for the second period here in Superior, Wisconsin. Fury held strong through about 10 minutes of the first period here, 12 minutes probably. Gave up 3. See what they can muster here in the second period. Looks like everybody's set. Here we go. Drawn back by Superior, now chipped ahead. Murphy into the offensive zone. A little bit of kicking around there. Superior now carries down the wall, down behind the net. They feed it up to the point on the near side. Back down the wall, a little bit of back and forth there. Cross ice pass. That one goes down. There's a look there. Near face-off circle. Far side. And they fire from out there off the post. Anna Cole now backhands looking for Bierman up ahead. Bierman on the forecheck. Puck at the red line now. Superior's going to carry into the offensive zone. They throw it into the near corner. Young's got room. Backhands it up to Ferreira. Back across the roller. She fires into the offensive zone. Superior with the puck now. Drop pass at the near face-off circle. And that carries for icing. Near side. Battle on the half wall. Out to the point. That's going to carry all the way out through the neutral zone. Up ahead, into the offensive zone. No icing. It was touched by Superior on the way in. Maurer down there backhands it over to the far corner. Chipped up and out of the zone. Chase is on. Nault's going to play that one. Intercepted by Klagora. She can't pull the trigger. Out to Swenson. She fires from outside. It's deflected on the way in. Nault with the cover. Back to Swenson. She fires again off the pad of Nault. Maurer plays it down the wall. Kicked out ahead. Swenson's there. She plays it near side. Superior with the puck. Stick there by Allie Cole. Plays it up the half wall. Shot left of the net. Quick shot there, goes off the right side of the net. Down behind, now rimmed far side. Right out front. Fonseca. Now back into the zone for Superior. Centering pass. Doesn't go. Fonseca comes out of there with the puck. Plays it off the wall. She's going to gather. Fire from outside. Nault. Kick save down behind the net. Young tries to hold the zone. Superior has a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Good recovery by the Fury. Shot from outside, save by Emma Peck. Here comes Klagora. Chips it down the wall. Klagora, far corner. Superior, they just bully their way down the wall there, and a shot, kick save off the post. Cole fires for Klagora. Klagora trying to work through traffic. Shot there. Quick save. Peck's going to squeeze that one against the post with their skate, and they get a whistle. .12:23 left in the second period. Still 3-0 Superior. Roller with the puck. She rims far side. Murphy plays it over to Bierman. Bierman out of the zone. Icing's waved off. Superior's going to retrieve that. Murphy with a stick down there to keep it in the zone. Played off the side of the net. Superior with a stretch pass into the offensive zone. No shot there. That goes right of the net. Murphy gathers. Plays it over for Ferreira. Ferreira has to stop. Backhands it into the offensive zone. Superior trying to come back the other direction. Icing waved off on that one. Swenson now down behind the net. Tries to center it. That one carries. Couldn't reach the stick of Utzig. Drawn back, Swenson chips it up in the air over everybody. Looking for a stretch pass out of the zone, but it carries the length of the ice. Not a bad strategy. See if you can get one up and over. Have one of your forwards catch up to it in the neutral zone. Swenson again. She's going to put that one off the far wall. Once again, we'll bring it back. Now puck down behind the Fury net, over in the corner. Pass out to the top. Chipped, tried to chip up and out of the zone. Hit one of the Spartan players in the helmet, sitting on the bench. So we bring it back into the defensive zone for the Fury. Over on the wall. Near half wall. Out of the zone now at neutral ice. Back into the zone. Carries for icing. We're going to bring this one back the other direction. Puck in the corner. Spartans trying to exit. They're going to rim near side. Maurer gets there, plays it back down the half wall. Bierman tries to backhand towards the net. Now the Spartans control. That one played deep into the zone by Anna Cole. Spartans back the other direction. Now they're going to have an exit. But it carries for icing. Back to the point. Young with a quick shot left of the net. Puck on the wall. Kicks out to neutral ice. Spartans carrying into the offensive zone. Drag to the net. Can't get a stick on it. Up the wall. That's going to escape the zone. Spartans are going to have to retreat. Cross ice pass. That one's going to carry for icing as well, so we'll bring it back. In the face-off circle, Spartans played off the wall. They got speed and they're out ahead of everybody. Shot and a save by Emma Peck. Spartan skater got behind the Fury defense and Emma Peck squared up and made the save. Spartans with the puck down behind the net, out to the point. Shot there, up in the air, goes up over the net. Held in the zone by Superior. Quick shot out front. Good save there. High slot, shot through traffic, goes right of the net. Out to the point again. Cross ice. They fire from outside. And that one goes up into the netting behind the net. Puck in the corner. Fonseca tries to clear, but it's held in by Superior. They're going to carry down behind the net. Little drop pass back to the corner. Once again behind the net. Give and go there, can't connect. They're going to walk into a shot there, kick back out. Another shot, and there's a quick one. They're going to get a rebound and put that one away. Fury cleared it a couple times, couldn't get it out of the danger zone there, and they were able to put it in. .907 of the second, that one is. Murphy comes out of there with the puck. She's going to throw that one down into the offensive zone. Collision down behind the net. And that carries for icing. Superior out of the zone. Once again, carries for icing. Bringing it back. Back to the point. Swenson fires. That's deflected on the way to the net. Not going to make it. Out of the zone. Swenson's going to get there. Rimmed far side. Superior there to gather. Quick shot blocked on the way to the net. Superior holds the zone. That one gets deflected into the corner. Fury going to take a penalty there on a cross check by Ellis Swenson. 10:09 of the second period. Swenson's going to go to the box for a cross check. She was trying to clear the skater from in front of the crease. A little bit too much force. Fury on the penalty kill. Superior sets up their power play quickly. High slot. Cross ice to the face-off circle. That shot goes wide left. Puck escapes. Superior needs to regroup here. Murphy with the puck now. Quick shot off a Nault. Right out front. Klagora can't quite get her stick on that one. Superior back into the offensive zone. They had a skater dragging through the far face-off circle. Little chip. Peck's going to get a cover. Out to the point, down the half wall, down behind the net. Near side face-off circle. Cross ice, high slot, they walk in. That one goes left of the net. Fury trying to get a clear here. Out to the point on the far side. Cross ice, they fire from there. Peck's going to get another save. She stopped that one with her feet. The rebound came and she just sat on it. 46 seconds left on the penalty kill. Right out front, high slot. They fire from out there. And that one takes a odd bounce. Cascades over to a waiting Spartan player, and they're able to clean it up and put it in. 5:31 left in the second. Spartans up 5-0. Puck on the far half wall. Up ahead. Bierman plays that one up in the air. Klagora comes out of there with it. Far face-off circle. Puts it down towards the net. Now near side. Spartan's going to reverse it, looking for some room. Over on the far wall, Klagora comes out of there with the puck. Far face-off circle. She fires down towards the net. Maurer now with the puck. Trying to hold the zone. Klagora's going to get to the puck over on the far side. Spartans headed into the offensive zone. Down behind the net. Near face-off circle, quick shot. That one goes left of the net into the corner. Spartans played it with a high stick. Fury gonna clear, and it's icing, so we'll bring it back. Spartans played it with a high stick, so they couldn't touch it. Fury had an opportunity to clear the zone there. Puck on the far half wall. Swenson chips it up out of the zone. She's got Fonseca up ahead. She's going to have Murphy with her. Quick shot. Nault blockers it to the back wall. Fonseca now, she's going to play it over to Young at the point. Young fires, and Nault gloves that one. Spartans play it out to the neutral zone. Young chips it over to the near side. Murphy with the puck now. Tries to make a move on the near wall. Puck off his skate. Young plays it up ahead. Spartans back the other direction. They fire. Blocked by the Fury skaters out there. Held in the zone by Superior. Cross ice pass. High slot. They can't pull the trigger on a shot from out there. Now they walk, turn, cross ice pass. That one's loose, down behind the net. Fonseca out of there with the puck. They're going to dump it, change some skaters. They need to get off the bench here. Spartans coming back the other direction. They throw it down right of the net, down behind the net. Here's Swenson now. Plays it near side. Bierman off of her stick. Cross ice pass for the Spartans. Shot there. Blockered up and over the net by Emma Peck. Here comes Superior back the other direction. They fire from out there. Peck tried to paddle it to the back wall, and that one jumped her stick. That's going to happen. This is her second game in net, so she made the start last night. Made the start today. She hasn't had a lot of practice. She was going to casually play that one to the back wall, and it took a little bounce right before it got to the stick. Minute 41. Actually, minute 47, I take that back. Minute 47 left in the second. Spartans up 6-0. Shot there, goes to the back corner. Minute 20 left in the first or the second period. Swenson with the puck, looks up ahead. Ferreira's going to get to this one. She's going to carry in. She fires from out there. Nault with the save. Just under a minute left in the period. Puck played down behind Superior net, up to the half wall. Held in the zone by Utzig. Back the other direction. Superior carries into the zone. Drop on the half wall. They play that one down towards the net. Swenson turns it around for Murphy on the wall. She's going to kick it up ahead. That just goes the length of the ice. That should do it for the period. We got a running clock here. Fury going to go to the locker room, down 6-0. We will be back for the third. All right. Getting ready for the last period here before the Fury embark on the long ride home. Tuesday night, it's their next game down in Beloit against University School of Milwaukee. That will be their mental health awareness night as well. So they'll be honoring and bringing awareness, actually raising awareness for mental health. I think they have some special jerseys that they'll unveil that night. Here we go, everybody's set. Puck's down, drawn back by Superior. They retreat, looking for some room. They're gonna play it far side, now coming near side. Move at the red line, into the offensive zone, drop pass on the wall. High slot shot, and that's gonna be in. Superior into the zone. They're going to carry down behind the net. Superior's going to score again. Puck drawn back by Superior off the wall into the offensive zone. Over to the near corner. Bierman now tries to play it up the wall. Held in the zone by Superior. That one dies down behind the net. Chip near side. Klegora tries to work out of the zone now. There's going to be a shot off the pipe. That's going to carry. Actually going to be on net. Superior has to play that one. Bierman gets her stick down, disrupts that pass. Puck over on the far wall. Now Swenson's got a little bit of room to work here. She makes a move, gains the red line, fires. Nault's going to kick it down behind the net. Over on the far half wall. Superior coming back the other direction. Near side, now down behind the net. Allie Cole plays it off the near wall, held in the zone by Superior. Chips it up ahead to Murphy. Murphy into the offensive zone. Toe drag, she fires and Nault's gonna glove that one. Roller throws it down to the net. Benty down behind the net, plays it right out front for Klegora. Ferreira holds the zone. They try to backhand it down the wall. Now Superior's gonna come out of there. They're gonna have a good look here. Good save by Peck. Young turns and fires. High slot, far point. Klegora now backhands it, doesn't leave the zone. They're gonna fire from outside. Now up the near half wall. Young plays it near side to Ferreira. She backhands it to Benty. Into the offensive zone for Superior. Klegora up the wall. That one's held in the zone. Klegora now. She's got Ferreira. Utzig holds the zone. Superior coming back the other direction. They fire from outside. Utzig back the other way. Swenson up the far side of the ice into the offensive zone. Nault's just going to gather that one and stop the play. Superior going to change out their goalie here. Out goes Nault and in comes Evie Jenkins, a sophomore. Superior into the offensive zone. They're going to send that one cross ice. They don't connect on the pass. High slot now. They fire from out there. And I think that one beat Peck. I'm not sure. It would appear so. Puck's down on the wall. Superior retreats, plays across ice. Into the offensive zone, high slot, they fire again, that goes right of the net. Out to the point. Murphy with the puck into the offensive zone. She fires. Nault with the save. Puck's loose down behind the net. Superior going to come back the other direction. Puck near corner. That one comes out of the zone at the red line. Near side. They fire from out there, goes right of the net, over into the far corner. That carries for icing, so we'll bring it back down. 9 minutes left in the game. Superior holds, they just play it back down. It's going to rim over to the near side. Superior comes out of there with the puck. Out to the point. They fire from out there, blocked out front, played up ahead. Down the near wall. Held in the zone over to the far side. Out to the red line. Superior back into the zone. Ferreira now plays it up the near side. Held in the zone by Superior. Out front, they step and fire right of the net. They're going to hold the zone. Bierman with the puck. Looks for Young. Young turns and fires up into the bench. Centering pass goes through the slot, out to the point, cross ice, near face-off circle. That one's loose. Gonna come high slot. Over to the near face-off circle. A shot there gets deflected down behind the net. Near side, out to the point. Fury gonna have a power play here on an interference call. Six minutes left in the game. Fury on the power play. Murphy, far face-off circle with a shot. That goes behind the net. That one kicks out of the zone. Swenson trying to get there. Turmo with the puck now. Back to Swenson. Up ahead. Superior with the puck. They bring it cross ice. Swenson plays it far side, nobody there. They fire from there. Quick shot off the pipe. That one's going to get deflected and go just right of the net. .50 seconds left in the power play. Fury having a hard time getting going towards the net. That one's going to carry. Murphy tried to make a move on the wall, but she lost her footing. Couldn't catch up to the puck. Cross ice for Allie Cole into the offensive zone. Bierman drops it on the wall behind the net. Both teams back at full strength now. Bierman throws one on net. Jenkins with the save. Roller's gonna fire from out there. Can't get her stick on that one. Young's gonna retreat. Play it cross ice. Here comes Superior into the offensive zone. They fire. Paddled over to the far side. Superior with the puck behind the net. They hold the zone. That one's going to kick out to Ferreira. She's going to try to get a shot off. Backhands just right of the net. Anna Cole now with the puck. She feeds Utzig off of her stick. Back the other direction. Looking up ahead. Superior brings it back up the ice into the offensive zone. Scrum down behind the net. Out to the point. They're going to fire from out there. That one's eaten in front of the net. Up the wall. Superior turns it around. In between the face-off circles, poke check by Fonseca plays it out into the neutral zone. Minute and a half left in this one. Centering feed there. Peck with the initial stop, in and out of her glove. Off the far wall, or near wall, I'm sorry. Superior with the puck now. Swenson fires off the wall. It's going to carry for icing. Just about a minute left in this one, folks. Like I said, Tuesday night, the ladies play down in Beloit against University School, and they will be raising awareness for mental health. If you're in the Rock County, Janesville area, come on down to Edwards Ice Arena. Up the wall, Superior holds. 30 seconds left in the game. Klagora now with the puck. She's going to play it off the wall for Murphy. Murphy tries to get there. She's run off the puck. 14 seconds left, coming up the far wall. Maurer holds. Gonna come far side. 2 seconds left. And time runs out. That's gonna do it here at Superior Ice Arena.